Are you ready to get some of those quarters out of your pocket and phone home? Let's talk about the upcoming E.T. sequel, if you can call it that. Welcome back to the Junk Room, everybody. It's me, the Junkman, coming back at you with a whole new video. This is kind of short video here. I just want to talk about something that I didn't even hear about till like 10 minutes ago. And I said, okay, I'm going to watch this video and read about it and kind of share it with you guys too, because it's pretty cool, especially if we grew up in the 80s. One of the biggest movies of the 80s, of course, was E.T. We all remember that movie where Elliot befriends the alien, E.T. I'm not going to sit here and do the whole plot for you. You know what E.T. is. Sadly, or maybe it's a good thing, we never got an E.T. sequel. Well, it looks like kinda we're getting a sequel. Kinda. Keep that in mind. This is just a 4-minute short movie, they're calling it. But the original stars are back. Not just E.T., but the kid that played Elliot. That's right, he's back also. Sorry, there's no Drew Barrymore. This will air Monday on NBC, but let me read the article to you. I hate reading on the camera, but let me read the article to you, and then I'm going to watch the video and kind of react to it and give you my thoughts on it. I haven't watched the video yet. I did play it and watch the first couple seconds of it, and I thought, let me make a video about this. I mean, this is E.T. We never got an E.T. sequel. Again, I don't know if that's good or bad. Could have ruined the whole franchise, but I think in a way E.T.'s kind of forgotten with the younger audience now because there's no movie series to carry it on past that first year of release. You know, if it was E.T. trilogy and they were all as good as the original, I think nowadays younger people that didn't grow up in the 80s would enjoy E.T. a lot more. You just don't hear about it like you do Back to the Future, Star Wars, some of those other big movies of the 80s. So let's read it. E.T. phones home again in reunion short film premiering on NBC and Sci-Fi. It's going to be on the Sci-Fi channel also. Exclusive, a short film reuniting the creature from E.T. and Henry Thomas, who played Elliot in the 1982 Steven Spielberg film, is premiering Thursday on NBC, the Sci-Fi channel, and the website Comcast Infinity. It's titled A Holiday Reunion. The film has a running time of a little over 4 minutes. It shows E.T. returning to Earth and reconnecting with Elliot, who now has a wife and 2 children who bear a striking resemblance to a young Tom and Drew Barrymore, who played Elliot's sister. The film briefly plugs Infinity. Well, of course, I mean, it's kind of like a 4-minute commercial, but they don't really go heavy with it, I don't think. The 2-minute version aired on NBC broadcast on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and also will be included in movie theaters pre-show during the long holiday season. Sci-Fi will play a longer version during the airing of the original E.T. on Thursday evening. A 30-second edition will run during an ad break for not only NBC primetime NFL telecast and also the NFL game on CBS and Fox, and then across digital platforms throughout the holiday season. So I wonder if this is the longer one. We're going to get a longer one than just this one. That's kind of confusing. The campaign is slated to air through January 5th, and it goes on to talk about Infinity. We don't really care about that. They did talk to the kid that played E.T. The audience is going to get everything they want out of a sequel without the messy bits that could destroy the beauty of the original and the special place that it has in people's minds and heart, said Thomas. E.T. played for months in theaters, grossing $359 million in the U.S. and another $304 million internationally. And it goes into talking about the Oscar and the special release and all this. So we'll skip all that. I don't want to sit and read the whole article to you. And according to this, Steven Spielberg never took the creative control, but he was consulted throughout the progress. So he did have his input into it. That's good. Yeah, there's not really much more here to add, but again, there's a link in the description below. So let's watch this video. I'll give you a reaction to it. I'm going to try to put it in a box somewhere up in here so you can see it too, unless it gets copyrighted. And then I'll see what I can do. So I'm not sure how this video is going to come out because you know how the copyright is and everything. So, okay. Starts out with a house. Looks very Christmassy. Looks very good there. Lights going off. E.T. must be in town. She does kind of have a Drew Barrymore look, and he does have that Elliot look to him. Kind of look like he's on a soundstage or something. There he is. There's the little kid all grown up. Man, makes me feel old. That's the little E.T. You notice E.T.'s name is Elliot. Starts with E and ends with T. Is that a coincidence? Okay, it's got a kind of E.T. vibe too. It's kind of like there's some feet print in the snow. Kind of reminds you of the E.T. movie when they find E.T. in the garage. That's pretty good. E.T. in the snow. He's behind the snowman and he's like, Oh, look at me. Okay. Definitely a CGI ET, not puppet like in the film. Maybe a little bit. Maybe it could be both. It looks good, especially for some short film that's made for television. Kind of a 4-minute ad. There's the reunion we all wanted to see, right? They're back. He's walking. ET walks. Yeah. Brings flowers back to life. Ah, there's the plug. There's the. They got some little charm to it. I saw some Reese Pieces on the table. Did y'all see that? Nice little touch. Oh, ET's going virtual reality here. I guess he's watching some kind of dinosaur thing. And dreaming of a little good Christmas fit. They're dressed up in his Christmas outfit. No Yoda mask for him or nothing. Oh, he wouldn't want to dress up like Yoda. A little more ad placement right there, but of course it is. The whole thing for this was for an ad. I kind of like this. It's kind of got a nice little. It's kind of like, okay, I get my sequel that I wanted, my reunion, but I don't have to worry about a movie, making it less meaningful. I guess. All the little holograms of his mommy, his family. I guess. Oh, still wants to go home. I guess he can just go home this time because he didn't crash, did he? E.T. didn't age much. It's not that we can tell. Sorry about that. Oh, he's getting the old bike, like the old bike that Elliot had with the basket on it and everything. I always wanted to put a basket on my bike like that after I saw ET. Never did. I didn't have a milk crate. There they go. No, that looks kind of bad CGI right there, or green screen. There they go. Cross the moon. Have to do that scene. I never understood why they pedaled. Why they kept pedaling the bikes. It didn't make them go any faster. I guess he's going back home. He's not going to be here. He's really connected to this boy, but 4-minute movie, how can he be really connected to him? There's the ship with all the lights. No, his heart's glowing. I like to see a versus movie. E.T. versus The Grinch. Wouldn't that be a great Christmas movie? There he went back home. And then the boy's heart lights up. Boy's got a red heart now. Oh no, he left him his little hologram cube that shows E.T. How about that? A family photo. That's a great family photo, isn't it? Reconnect for the holidays. Infinity. I'm impressed. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first, it could have went bad, and we think it's a product placement commercial for just a long commercial. They really didn't hit you over the head with Infinity, telling you, "Hey, look at the internet, look at the cable we have, look at the channels we have, or whatever." They really just kind of subtly put it in there. So even if you didn't know this was an Infinity thing, you probably wouldn't even notice just watching this. Man, I was really impressed with this. Really, I was, and it was great to see Elliot and ET reconnect or do a reunion. Like I said, you can kind of do this and not have the baggage that comes with a sequel. With a sequel, to worry about the movie being good and everything. Here, you just get the main part of a sequel that you want, the reunion. So that's pretty neat. Anyway, I'm curious what you guys think. If you hadn't seen the full video, check it out. I got a link in the description below. You can check out the article from Deadline. Is that right? Your Deadline's article. You can read that also. But I just want to kind of throw this up. I hadn't seen many people talking about it, but it's a holiday here in the U.S., and I haven't been online that much, so I don't know how big this is. But hey, anybody who grew up in the 80s had to enjoy E.T. I mean, he was a big part of the 80s, especially the early 80s. So curious what you guys think out there. What did you think about this reunion? Check it out. Come back, leave it in the comment section, and let me know, what did you think about this reunion of E.T. and Elliot? Pretty cool. I was very impressed. Like I said, the special effects, everything looked good. So I enjoyed it. It was nice to watch. I want to thank you for watching. Again, as always, thumb up the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back very soon with a whole new video.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.